welcome to the Lindsay Vine confession session. Recently on Ignition, you admitted you'd found that special someone.
I did.
You were in love. Would you ever consider a toy boy?
Absolutely. Apart from all the attention you'd get, also fun, exciting, a little bit difficult to handle, nice and wild. Absolutely.
Okay, now we've also got the dream team on Ignition where we kind of find the ultimate cars in rugby positions.
Yeah.
So if I said you toy boy, which car would kind of be the epitome of a wild, unruly child?
You know, I think David Furlonger's suggestion of an Opel Cadet Superboss was a goodie.
Yeah, the heyday of motor racing for Opel. Well, in South Africa, OPC brand has kind of brought back that element. The petrol heads get all excited when they think Opel again.
Absolutely.
And there is no wilder child, I guess, than the Corsa OPC.
The OPC, Opel Performance Centre badge, has gained quite a following amongst those with heavy feet. It first made its debut in South Africa back in 2006 on a limited number of Astras. The younger brother got a kick up the butt with the 3-letter badge the year later, and it was launched in the Eastern Cape early last year, to much glee and laddish behaviour from motoring journalists.
Now, that was launched at a racetrack in East London.
Yeah, but we're not going to do it on a normal racetrack.
Okay.
We're going to do it on a teenage version of a racetrack.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Putting the Corsa OPC on the go-kart track at Kyalami Raceway is like dropping Paris Hilton in, well, Paris. It screamed its way through the corners with vigour, behaving like it was on a Scalextric set. The tight corners proved no match and gave it a chance to really show its mettle as a proper pocket rocket. Hot hatch, mean midget. Marius got to grips with its feisty handling in no time and deserved some competition on the track. Now, go-karting is a hang of a lot of fun, but it's not quite as easy as it looks. Reminder to self, don't let your foot even smell the brake pedal on the corner. Oh, and watch the very, very, very hot engine behind your right elbow. So, which is faster on the mini racetrack? Well, since Marius drives like Cole Trickle and I drive like, well, Miss Daisy in the go-kart, it was difficult to tell, but corner for corner, the OPC had no trouble at all. But it's not all about performance. Well, actually, yes it is, but it's not bad to look at either. Gills at the bottom of that J-Lo rear give the Corsa a back view that's all attitude. At the front, more aero slats jostle with the triangular-shaped recesses for the fog lamps to get your attention. Oh yes, it is a very striking package indeed, rounded off with tackies fat enough to handle what's under the hood. A 1.6-litre turbocharged and intercooled engine that'll give you 230 Newton-meters of torque. And if that's not enough, there's an extra 36 available via the overboost system.
Yeah, I've been around this track in the go-kart and you know what you can do, but I'm actually amazed. Wow, feel that, eh?
I can tell you what, it feels a hell of a lot more comfortable in the Opel.
You know what's amazing though? It's a 1600 with that all turbocharged. It's 141 kilowatts. So you come onto the power pretty early up here in Haifa, which I think is awesome.
But also the gearing, I mean, you're barely getting out of second. Some places you're getting into third, right?
But it's such a short circuit. But look at these little tight, I mean, these little hairpin turns for a cart, and we are burning it.
Absolutely.
Love the sound.
Amazing sound, yeah.
Good levels of grip. Eh?
You're a hooligan, man.
I'm a teenage boy. Oh, and we can wrap it. How
Okay.
much fun is that?
That is a lot of fun.
Wow.
And you're not going to burn your arm in the Corsa.
I think you might burn your hand on it afterwards because this car is hot, Lindsay.
It's hot.
That is a hot hatch. It deserves the title.
It is, but you know what? In the car's hot hatch shootout, it only came 13th for laps out of 18 cars in terms of speed.
But it's also at 1600. There were a lot of 2 litres, 2.5 litre turbos.
Sure.
There were a lot of bigger guys. But I
So
think
250,000, you're going to buy it?
yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I think if you look at your performance and where it's stacked against other guys, I think it's quite well positioned. I do like the turbo. I mean, I know everybody's raving about turbos now, especially for us living in Gauteng.
It does throw you back in your seat.
It's you don't feel that that burr that you feel down at the coast as much. So I think we're going to see more and more cars going this route.
Yeah.
I mean,
with the
look,
turbos,
Fiat did it at 1.4. Look how impressive that was. But
Yeah.
this handling is amazing. Great bucket seats.
Yeah, this interior. I know you're not fond of this interior, but I love it. I think it's great.
It's cool because I don't like it for me, but then I'm actually not the target market. I'm a bit of an old fart now. Whereas at 23, 24, this would
Loved it.
This would appeal.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about these plastic bits.
Looks a bit cheap in
It
some
does look a
places.
bit cheap.
Gear knob too big for me.
Yeah, way too big.
And this big silver,
doesn't fit with the car, and the steering wheel's too
this
fat.
big muscle boy at the bottom. Yeah. But wow.
Amazing performance.
Yeah. Can we go again?
No,
Come. Can
we're gonna go around.
can
No,
we
please
go?
don't. No.
No, really, can.
Boys will be boys though, and our boykie just couldn't resist the beast that the Opel Corsa OPC brings out in any petrol head that drives it.
I'm sorry.
You're such a boykie.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
You and this car make a good pair.
Russian blood. I feel like a teenager again. I've even got my first pimple.
It's an awesome car though.
Looks beautiful.
It does.
Lots of power. Lots of fun.
Good
Lots
toy
of-
boy.
Good toy boy. I can't comment on that.